everybody, me and Ozzy's sitting here today, and I wanted to come on and do a little tutorial video for everyone that I've been thinking about. A lot of people say that they like the picot edging that they see on the edges of either shawls or pillowcases or some other sort of trim, and they also use the picot stitch around the outer edges of snowflakes, which is something that I love to crochet. And also they use the picot stitch around the outer edges of angels' dresses. So there's a lot of uses that you can use for the picot stitch. So I am going to stop the camera and we'll turn around and get started. Here are some examples of the picot stitch that are on the edges of these snowflakes. You can see them right there's one, and right there's one, and there's one. I think every single snowflake on here has a picot stitch on the outer edges. And also you can see right here on this on the edging of this one, here's a picot stitch, and this one right here has a picot stitch. So these are just some examples of what that stitch looks like. Okay, I've got this turned around, and today I'm going to be using a boy hook, and I guess you guys can see that. It's BOYE. And I'm using a 1.30 millimeter or a size 10 hook. And hang on just a second. As you can see here, this is some suggested hook sizes. Some people suggest a 1.25 or a size 9. Some people suggested a 1.15 or a size 10. So I'm going to be using the 1.3 millimeter, and it also says a size 10, which was also listed on there. And the thread that I am going to use is called Hilaza rustica. It's omega non-mercerized, and it is 93% cotton, 7% polyester. And this is what that yarn looks like. I'm going to hold the camera up so you guys can get a better look at that. It has a very pretty, here I'm going to move the big ball out of the way, you can see it better like this. It has a very pretty lavender color, and it also has some glitter in it. And so this is what the thread itself looks like, and that shows a very pretty photo, you know, of the glitter with the different color purple or glitter. I'm not sure what it is. Sorry, my nails look funny. I just was removing this old fingernail polish off, which I hadn't gotten off there yet. So hang on just a second. Okay, I started to crochet using this hook here, and the hook is like too small for this thread, this size thread. It started to split, and so I'm not even sure, you know, about the size of this thread. I had ordered this from somebody that was on Jeannie's channel one night that was selling a bunch of this thread, and anyway, I thought it was supposed to be like a number 10, Not sure what size thread it is. I think it's a size number 10, but the hook size that I am gonna use is gonna be a 2.0. I think that that will work better with this thread size that I'm using. So the purpose of this tutorial was gonna be for the picot stitch. Which I'm gonna crochet just a little bit so that I can get to a point where I can actually do the picot stitch. So I'll be right back. Alright, first I made a little chain, and then I'm just doing some double chains with the, actually did a chain 1. I was gonna do chain 2. I meant to do chain 2, but I don't want to rip this out. So I'm just going to do the chain 1 and the double crochets. Chain 1. And then I'm just going to slip stitch right here. So that's sort of like going in the round with having a single crochet. It's a double crochet and then single double crochet, doing that 5 times in the join. So now I want to do what's called a shell. So in order to make a shell, I'm gonna crochet 3, then I'm gonna do a double chain, chain 2, 2 double chain in the first space. So we have 6 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the first space. So we're gonna, to make a shell, I'm gonna do a double chain, and then a chain 2, and then in this same space right there, I'm going to do 2 more double crochet. And so that is what that is looking like. Now that's just a small shell that we've made. So let's do that one more time. And I think since I skipped I was supposed to have 2 double there, I'm going to put a double right there. And now I'm in a single crochet. So then in this space, I'm going to do another shell. So to do shells, you do, I'm going to do 2 doubles. And really on the shells, you can do as many doubles as you want. You could do 2 or 3 double crochets, however you want your shell to be. So with my shell, I'm going to do 2 double and chain 2 and then 2 double. And there's going to be another shell. So there's what that looks like. And then I'm going to do another single. And we'll do another shell. So I guess we'll do, instead of a picot, we're teaching shells and picots. So to do the shell, I'm going in that same space there, and I'm going to put 2 double, and then 2 single, and then 2 double, like that. Okay, so that gives us 3 shells. 1, 2, 3. There's a shell, there's a shell, and there's a shell. Alright, so pulling off some more thread to use. Okay, so here's that again. This is what the shells look like. There's one there, and one there. Okay. Now let's see. You can actually, guys can go all the way around, with your shells if you want. But this is just for teaching purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this around like this and just pretend like I've gone all the way around. So now I want to kind of slip stitch to the top of the shell. So you guys know how to do slip stitches. They're just stitches that are hidden. So there's two. So that sort of slip stitches right here to the top of the shell, which I'm going to go ahead and put another slip stitch, and that yarn tries to split even with the bigger hook. But at any rate, now we're at the top of the shell itself. So now this is how I'm going to show you how to do, it's called a triple picot. So like I said, the first thing you do when you're crocheting is you would slip stitch to the top of your shell, and then you would chain 4, and that will count as the first triple crochet. So let's go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a better grip on my thread here. To do the double crochet, you wrap it around once. To do the triple crochet, you wrap it around twice. I wrapped it around 3 times. So we're doing a triple crochet, which you will wrap the thread around your hook twice. So there's 1, and then you pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2, wrap around, pull through 2. So that is how you do the triple. So there, that counts as they triple in the same space. Now we are going to chain 4 again. So from that point, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 more chains. Now what we're going to do is single in the top of the last triple crochet. So this here is the top of the last triple crochet. So what you do is you single in the top of that. There's a single crochet. Oops, I'm getting out of the camera. There's your single crochet right there. And that is in the top of the last triple. Now we're going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now you've got 6 chain, and now you're going to slip stitch in the last single crochet, which is going to be this same spot that you put your other single crochet. You're going to do a slip stitch into that spot. So so far we have slip stitched to the top of the shell. We've chained 4 and then did another triple into the same space. Then we chained 4, slip stitched into the top of that triple, chained 6 and slip stitched into the top of the last single crochet. So now we need to chain 4 and then we're going to slip stitch into the same single. So here let's chain 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you come back down here and you're going to slip stitch into the same stitch that you've been crocheting into with the single crochets. And here you have it. This is what it looks like, and that is called the triple picot. So now, you know, to finish off, if you were doing a project, you could do 2 triple back down into the same shell, which is down here. So we can go ahead and do that so you guys can see what that looks like. So I'm going to do 2 triple back down into the top of that shell so that you guys can see more clearly what that triple picot looks like. So there, I'm going to pull that thread just a little bit so it doesn't undo. So here was the top. Here was the top of the shell, and this is where we did the chain 4 into the top of the last shell, into the top of that last triple right here. And then this is the picot stitch that we just created in the top of that. And there's what the triple picot stitch looks like. There's one here, there's a loop here, and then a bigger loop here, and a smaller loop here. So the smaller loops, we did chain 4s. The larger loop was a chain 6 and then another chain 4. We attached all of that right here into the same space. And then I went ahead and did 2 more triple crochets back down into the top of this shell, just to tie it all together so you guys can see what that is starting to look like. And here I'm going to lay it down on this flat surface where you can have a more clear picture as to what that looks like. See, here it is. And then you can go all, you know, you can keep going around your project with these triple picots. So if you guys haven't never tried doing triple picot before, I hope that you do take the time to try these. They are for not, I wouldn't suggest, you know, beginners, but beginners have to start somewhere. So, you know, even if you're a beginner or if you're not a beginner, I would be giving it a try, because that's how we all learn, is giving it a try. And that's why I'm creating this video today, to encourage you guys to try new things that you've never tried before. And if you've never tried making a triple picot stitch, then I hope you can try it I hope you can try it now. Also, if you have taken the time to watch my teaching video, I told you guys that I'd be randomly choosing some videos, you know, to do my 10K giveaway. So I am going to be giving away some of this awesome ice yarn. This ice yarn is very beautiful. It is a thinner type thread, just like we're crocheting with today. It's not quite as thin, and they actually consider this to be a 4 medium weight, but it's actually like a 2 or a 3 weight with some of that fuzzy, soft material. And this is made of acrylic, trying to get it in the camera, acrylic and polyamide. So if you guys haven't ever touched polyamide before, it is, Granny D was talking about that the other day on her channel. She had some yarn, and she said it was made with acrylic and polyamide, and this polyamide feels like an Angora rabbit. It is so soft. If you guys ever felt anything this soft, I don't know, but this stuff is so soft. It is, you're just gonna love it. So for my giveaway, I want to I have this awesome hook set here that I got, and I'm gonna, let me just set this right here. So here's the hook set. Pull this out a little bit so you guys can see it. So here's the hook set that you're going to get, along with some of this fun ice yarn that looks like Angora. And I have several balls of it. It is so pretty and so beautiful. You're going to get four balls of this beautiful ice yarn, and you're also going to get this awesome hook set as a hidden, this is sort of like a hidden giveaway for my 10K subscriber video. So again, I did say I'd be picking some random videos to do my 10K giveaway, for my 10K giveaway. So you do have to be 18 years old or older to enter. You also don't have to be subscribed to my channel, and it is free to enter. YouTube does have a rule where people don't have to be, you shouldn't be required to be subscribed to anybody's channel when you're entering giveaways. According to YouTube rules, that is supposed to be something that you do for free, and that people do not have to be subscribed to your channel. So on my giveaways, I am not really a stickler for rules, but I do want to do my best to try to follow the rules the best that I know how. I don't want to intentionally, do things. So even though you don't have to be subscribed, I really appreciate it if you are subscribed, since this is going to be one of my 10,000 subscriber giveaways. It's always appreciated, more than you know. And also, I appreciate everyone who's supporting me along the way. And make sure that you read in the description box of this video for all of the rules and regulations, and So I guess I will require you to leave a specific word on this one, and that the word that I want you to type in the comment section is PICOT, and that is spelled P-I-C-O-T. That's PICOT, P-I-C-O-T. So there, I've spelled that out. Make sure you read the rules, and I'll probably let this run for just say 7 to 14 days. I don't know. I'm not really trying to be a stickler about how long I let this run, since it's going to be a random draw anyway. And so I will randomly draw for a winner in 1 to 2 weeks, and then I will create another video announcing the winner. The winner will not be announced on this video, so if anyone says you've won or anything like that, just ignore their comments. They're scammers, and they're out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the teaching video, and will share the video out to some of your friends and family who also may be interested in learning how to do the triple picot stitch. So you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Bye for now, everybody.